freaking Legacy of Goku series.
No, it was before that.
So this is what you're getting instead of the podcast this week because nobody could make it. Guy's internet is busted. Patient had something come up. Kenshi didn't show up, and it's just me, Zero. I mean, me, Slicer, and a very, very sleepy Zero are here, and apparently we're talking about Dragon Ball all of a sudden. The games, to be specific. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Ball
But,
Fusions is pretty good. You can cross-dress.
huh. Okay.
Because when you get a character, you get their costume. Or you can get the opportunity to buy their costume.
I love that we had all the interesting gameplay talk about Dragon Ball Fusions before I started recording, and then we immediately jump in with, hey, you can cross-dress. Which, admittedly, is not a feature that's in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but still.
You
That
confuse...
baffles me, by the way. I mean, like, you have a wide selection of outfits in that game. Kind of weird that
You confuse Bulla and you confuse Pan. I don't know why you would do that, but you can.
Do you mean, who's Bola? Do you mean Bra? Or...
Yeah, he's being weird.
Oh.
No, this game is not localized completely.
Oh.
So it's Bulla.
So he's being because he knows her name is Bra, but he's just...
No. I like Bulla as a name.
Well, if she's called that way in the game, I can't really argue with him calling her that.
Yeah. Like, the game is still, like, all the voice acting is still Japanese. It is not localized properly.
Honestly, the sub and the dub of Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT, they're all terrible. All of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a reason people have basically replaced all the Dragon Ball dub voices with TFS. Because they're really fucking good. They're, like, unfairly good.
Yes, it is. I try to look back on canon and I see clips of the show and it's like, ow, my ears.
Yeah,
why?
it's not great. It's not great. It like, all the TFS stuff was recorded with, like, professional quality modern equipment, but, like, the Funimation stuff was, like, early 2000s at the latest, and it was done over the top of the original audio, whereas TFS could just replace all of the audio because, well, they weren't going to use the original audio because it was all copyrighted. So
it's not even the quality, although that is a factor. It's certainly much better, but it's the voice actors they chose. For most of the cast, they're just ugh.
I still like the dub a lot.
Dub Goku is good.
Yeah,
Go. Dub Goku is good. Something. I think.
I like Dub Goku, but TFS Goku does have, like, the childishness that they wanted from the sub actor, but, like, a more Americanized voice. Yeah. It has what the Japanese were going for and properly localized, so there's that.
Yeah.
I still love the characterization they gave Goku in that series. That was the best. Is still going.
And yeah, I showed my sister one of the Dragon Ball abridged films before Christmas, and despite, like, not seeing any of the show originally or the abridged series, she was pissing herself laughing.
Oh, good.
It was The World's Strongest. The one they did recently with Dr. Wheelo, with the...
Oh, yeah.
That's a fun one.
With the fun bunch, and...
Mm-hmm.
Blub getting perforated. It's so dark. So cold.
Like, I have yet to see the Broly thing that they did.
Oh, it's only halfway done.
Yeah, that's just part one. But I'm excited to actually see what they do with Broly.
Yeah,
wait, have they released anything? I think they're not on.
They released half of it on the website because it wasn't finished.
They did part one on the
website.
web.
Trolling. It could be either one.
No, they did mention they were going to do a part two. They just wanted to get part 1 out before the year ended.
I'll just wait for it to be on YouTube. Their site and Super
Yeah.
Best Friend's site, it doesn't work for
Yeah.
my connections.
Yeah, same. Like, I can't watch on, like, those sites because it's just the player's just not good.
I can tell you it feels unfinished, which is unsurprising considering it's unfinished. So, I'll wait for it to be finished.
As in, like,
it'll be fun, yeah.
Ends abruptly, or the production quality isn't as good, or
it ends abruptly. It ends when Broly transforms. So,
that's disappointing.
Yeah, I don't actually know when that is. I don't think I've ever actually seen the Broly movies. So, yeah,
I've not seen a Broly movie
since it's the end of part 1. I'm going to assume it's halfway through.
I've not seen a Broly movie in its entirety. Just because I never really, like, as a kid, I would see, here's all the Dragon Ball movies, but I don't have any money, so I can't buy them. It's like, oh, I wonder what Cooler is.
He's pretty cool.
I was that with Bardock, actually. I was just like that, those magazines you had to sell in school.
Yeah.
I forget what they're called, but if I sold enough of them, I got to get Brawley or Bardock, and I never made it close.
I saw Bardock on, like, Toonami. They showed him. And I was like, that's how I saw Bardock. And I was like, yeah, I like Bardock. He's got the Rambo headband. He's cool.
All of his Deus Ex Machina time powers.
In Dragon Ball Fusions, you confuse Bardock with adult Goku.
That's weird.
I've yet to get adult Goku, but I wonder what that looks like. Probably just Goku.
Yeah,
like
with a headband.
Turles.
I have Turles. I need, like, there's certain conditions you have to fulfill before being able to fuse certain characters.
Oh, can you?
Like, these characters are certain levels.
Fuse
no, but there's a special. At least I don't know if I can 3-way fusion yet, but there's a special mechanic called a 5-way fusion or an ultra fusion, which you do in battle. And once this bar is filled, you can do an ultra fusion, and you get like a timed mode where you go quadruple Super Saiyan. I don't know. And you just rush and you just deal tons and tons of damage.
Super Saiyan 4?
Well, more like quintuple, actually, because it's 5 people.
You could combine Goku, Turles, Bardock, the villain from the Tree movie, and
Turles.
Goten.
That was Turles.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was? Okay. And Goten. And just get Goku.
Well, it's like it takes like a set appearance, like based on whoever does its like color and race. Because there's 5 races in the game, that being Saiyan, Namekian, Off-Worlder, Alien, and Earthling. And you need to recruit enough of each type to get energy raised for that. Yeah.
How are Alien and Off-Worlder two different things?
Alien is like Majin / Frieza soldier type, and then Off-Worlder is like Supreme Kai type characters.
Ah,
and okay. I think Frieza is an alien. I don't know. It's complicated and it's done poorly, but at the same time, I appreciate the variety. My character looks like a very serious Yamcha.
Mm.
And I imagine if it was just like Off-Worlder and Alien were combined into one category, then it'd just be all like overloaded with that category. Like most of the characters would be those.
Like you couldn't put like, because like you'd have Frieza characters and you'd have Supreme Kai characters and you'd have characters. Like Majin, and that would all be in like one thing, and you can't really do that.
I mean, I suppose they could always do what they did in Xenoverse and split it into Frieza Race and Majin. That's it. Oh, and Namekian. No one cares about Namekians.
Yeah, Namekian I already mentioned was one.
I assume after the nerf, Namekians aren't nearly as popular.
Probably not. We suddenly switched tracks to Xenoverse, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, just to be clear, in case you weren't following.
Well, it's still Dragon Ball Z. I mean, if you want to switch off Dragon Ball Z completely, I can explain Darksiders and the experience I had with it.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that.
It is the closest a game has ever come to me dropping it via minor nitpicks.
Okay.
Which Darksiders?
The first one. For instance, the dash is not long enough to get out of most enemies' attack range, so it's useless unless you use it way ahead of time. You get no iframes from it, which is annoying. You almost don't get any kind of power-up for your sword, meaning every enemy is a damage sponge, even into the late game, until you actually get the end-game sword, in which case everything dies in like 3 hits, which is nice, as it should be. But, you know.
Yeah, Sisa, worth noting, Darksiders 1 is God of War, or Zelda, not Dark Souls.
I know. You can level up your main sword, though, like with use, even though I actually didn't max it before I got the final sword. And I kind of expected some noticeable damage changes, and nothing. It was irritating. I went through the entire game with the weapon attachment equipped that gave me more experience just to max it, and it turned out to be pointless. I could have been using fire the whole time.
I didn't play Darksiders 1, but I did play Darksiders 2. And I fell off that game pretty hard at one point. Not sure why, it just didn't really hold my interest.
Excuse me. Was it early? Because that game kind of lost me early. But
it was, I think I was like at least more than halfway through. But I just kind of was like, it's kind of samey, and I don't like these. Was it like platforming or something you had to do?
There were bits of that, yeah.
If it's anything like the first one, you had to use the horse, and that was just god-awful.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of horse in the second game, and they improved it from the first one. Because
to be fair, they are the riders of the apocalypse, so I mean it kind of makes sense, but still annoying.
In the first one, the environments were very, very small and cramped, so using a horse was awkward unless you were in the desert, and that's the only place you could use it. In the second one, a lot of the environments are designed around the horse. There are environments you can use it, and there are environments you can't.
Yeah.
I forget, do you get your horse first thing in the second game? Or near the park?
Really early
Relatively early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's a little tutorial area, then you're in the giant people area, and it's like right after going into there is where you get the horse. It's like right at the beginning.
All I remember from the game was that they fixed, quote unquote, that weapon issue I was having by just making it Borderlands style weapon stuff, loot drops, which was I don't know if I was okay with that.
Yeah,
it was better a little bit.
Like there's special weapons that like supposedly like grow with you or something. Like there was, but like I never really got any good ones, and it wasn't really up for farming because, like there's nothing really that held my interest beyond a certain point.
Most significant thing I remember from that game is giant redhead forge lady was hot. That's pretty much all I got.
Yeah, no, that's fitting. I mean,
that's a fair point.
Strikes, hammer, anvil.
One thing I like about Dragon Ball Fusions is you can fuse your avatar character with basically any other character, and how that really adds to it is each character can only learn certain moves, but by fusing you can get those moves and add them, combine them with your own moves, basically. So I'm looking forward to fusing my character with Hercule. That's the ultimate end goal.
Okay.
Or fusing Hercule with Goku. I don't know. I just want Hercule so I can fuse him.
If people weren't aware,
Goku looks pretty cool.
if people weren't aware, and they probably should be by now, Zero is very sleepy because he was up all night playing Dragon Ball Fusions.
Yeah.
In case you hadn't picked up on that yet.
I don't even know why you're recording this.
Was that not in the podcasted recorded part? He did say that before.
He did, but that was like right at the beginning, and we hadn't recorded that.
Oh, fair enough.
And also, Zero, we need something for Saturday, remember, so... Hi, Saturday audience. This is Podcast Gaiden.
It's 2.2.
2.2. Yeah.
Either you two played Grow Home or Grow Up?
No.
Oh,
no.
They're really fun. I would definitely wait till they're on sale again, though. They're not really worth anything close to what the full price is. $5 is the perfect price point.
I picked up Crypt of the Necrodancer on Steam.
That game is hard as fuck, but it's fun and cool.
Yeah, I'm on the final zone. Boy, do I not have the power to get through this. It's difficult.
You play as Bard to start with.
I played as Cadence is what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm sorry. You really want to start off as Bard just to get a hang of the game. But
no, I played as Bard for a little bit. And I was like, no, I gotta do Cadence. It's the only way. And so I've been killing myself.
It's that kind of arrogance that's gonna get you killed over and over and over again.
But I'm making progress.
Okay, sure you are.
It's like any rogue. Like you just gotta wait until that one run until you're grossly overpowered, and then you break through.
Sort of. You get gold, so you can get permanent buffs to your account, kind of thing.
Yeah, with the diamonds and everything.
Yeah, that's it.
But, I've done all that. I have all the permanent buffs.
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah. It's like 4 hours.
Fair enough. I suppose it doesn't take long.
I also got the Talos Principle. You guys hear about that one?
It's been too expensive for me to get, but it's on my wish list, I think.
It's the super puzzle-heavy game. Lots of puzzles and philosophy about consciousness. And boy, it is a very difficult game, but I've been able to solve every puzzle without using a guide so far because I'm smart.
I'd like to see you try doing that right now. That'd be fun.
Sleepy Zero Let's Plays. The most boring Let's Plays of all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't get anywhere. You'd just be standing there, staring at the puzzle, wondering how it was going to be solved, and maybe try it once, then fall asleep. That's how every Let's Play ends. You fall asleep.
Oh, hey, Zero. I uploaded another one of the Zero Interest videos, by the way. We're doing Wednesdays and Sundays now.
Yeah. We uploaded that 9 p.m. my time? Really late at night.
It was earlier than that. It was actually, it was probably close to 9 p.m. Slice's time, so it was 7 yours. So it was within American. It was an American Wednesday.
My sense of time is completely fucked.
Well, that's life.
That's what all the people say. Don't know the next line. Something month of May.
I also got this game. It's like Valhalla, a cyberpunk bartender game.
What?
Yeah. It's a cyberpunk bartender game. Where you make beer and you listen to stories of people who bartend.
Is it a VR game?
No.
Oh.
It's like a sprite-based game.
Oh. That doesn't sound very fun, to be honest.
Well, it's visual novel-esque where you hear people's stories, and depending on what drinks you give them and what amount of alcohol you give them, you can change events. So,
time manipulation through booze. That's an interesting one.
So I'm looking forward to getting more into that and whatnot. Frick, I need to play more Dishonored too.
Why?
I have it, but I've not gone far. Because I like stealthing before failing, and then killing people, and then going back to stealthing.
By abusing saves, or like you just
by abusing saves, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say
that's really the only way you play.
Real good way to get the worst ending.
I remember when I got the kill everyone ending. Boy, was that fun!
Seriously, Evil Emily is the best.
She's my canon, Emily.
Elizabeth? Emily? I don't know what her name is.
Emily, yeah.
Emily,
yeah, that's it.
Coldwell, Win, something.
She was great. You come back, she's drawing friends and a lot of red, and it's like, just kill them all, Corvo. And it's like, fuck yeah. I'm going to kill them.
I also found a copy of a game I received for like a birthday or something that I'd lost. And it was Rise of the Tomb Raider, and I've never played it, and I just have it right here. So I have to play that too.
I've heard decent things. Honestly, it's not terrible.
I've heard good
really
things.
Release date, so
yeah. Discover the legend within. Survive a beautifully hostile world on Lara Croft's first tomb raiding expedition.
Yeah, the first one, the actual first one doesn't count.
Yeah, that wasn't a tomb raiding adventure.
She raided
tombs. No, it's not. It's not. Technically, it's not that.
She was having an adventure where she almost got raped, and then she raided some tombs. It was a tomb raiding adventure.
Shut up! That's not what happened. We don't acknowledge that.
It's kind of exactly what happened, actually. But all right. Sure.
Oh,
because she's a female character, and of course she has to get raped to get any kind of character development, or almost raped, rather, because that would be terrible if it actually happened. And other such blah blah blah.
Yeah, they took that out. So technically speaking, I was talking bullshit, but no. Original vision does matter. So
yeah.
Also,
didn't happen.
Realistically, what would happen when an island is filled with barbarian men who haven't seen a woman in a while, and then Lara Croft shows up? Literally, Lara Croft shows up.
She's a pretty solid 9, maybe a 10, depending on your taste. So, I mean, I get it.
This is what we are now, talking about Lara Croft.
What? She's hot, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue
I agree with you. I agree with you. There's no question on my part, but this is our show for Saturday.
Hello again, Saturday audience.
Oh, right, we're recording this. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the rape segment of our podcast, Gaiden. That was, really tasteful.
Just gonna say we're not condoning this. I'm just saying I understand why. Not like you described a scenario where there's 100% men and then she shows up.
I'm just gonna let you dig your grave right here. This is fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah, poor choice of words all around.
This is Fandom Flux when they're in its purest form.
This is what happens when Patient isn't here. He would have curved this immediately.
He would have said, "I'm leaving if you don't stop."
Yeah.
And then we would have had to stop.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been tempted to tempt him or whatever, test him, but I know he would.
Yeah, he would.
He has.
There's really no question. He would. That was when we were done with the podcast and he just kind of left.
Yeah. It's kind of nice having a literal person here who is literally our conscience. That's kind of nice in a weird way.
I don't really know how valid that is, though. He just seems against the porn aspect of things.
Yeah.
I mean, there was that time where he was trying to act tough, and that was just as adorable as Zero trying to.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Just trying to make sure you guys know this is going up on YouTube. apparently. Thanks, Casey.
You're welcome. Lara Croft is hot, though.
Yeah.
We could stop this and just record like an attempt at XCOM, and that would be fine.
Yeah, it lasts all of 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know, right? It's content.
If you prefer Zero, we could go back to talking about Dragon Ball. Best Dragon Ball girl. Go.
None of them. I have never been attracted to a Dragon Ball Z girl. I don't know if it's the art style or what, but 18 is the closest.
Yeah, Android 18, I'd say. Yeah.
I'd say 18
what
is
about
hottest.
you,
Bulma best in general.
This is true. I can agree to that.
She gets a lot of development as a character.
Also, she
Child
actually
and
does
Teenage
things.
Chi-Chi is great.
Yeah, she does things.
Which is what
Remember when she did things and then she hadn't even kissed Goku in their entire marriage?
What?
Yeah, that came up apparently in Super. They've never kissed.
And yet they've had sex at least 3 times. What?
She's managed to pull the wool over his eyes pretty hard, I think.
I mean, they can go Super Saiyan, so clearly they're his kids. I mean, she's not just getting some on the side. Or getting any on the side. I don't know.
No, Gohan was born before.
No,
Raditz decided to show up a few years early. No.
They're
I would find that
definitely
more plausible.
They're definitely his kids, but I think that he didn't know what was happening when they were made.
Like, as in she
It's possible. I don't know. She's crazy.
Okay. I didn't think I would ever have to say this. But could we avoid talking about rape again, please?
Oh, it's a female and male thing. It's completely different. Double standards are great, right?
Damn it. Okay.
That went down the wrong tube.
Question. When did Zero become part of the reprehensible crowd? Like,
when he got sleepy.
Clearly me and Slicer have been in this crowd the whole time. Like, let's not front about this. We're both terrible people with terrible tastes. But, Zero, you were supposed to be the chosen one.
I'll kill the Emperor later. And then you'll say in retrospect he was the chosen one. It's not the journey, but the destination.
No, it's absolutely the journey.
If on the journey you kill thousands of people, the journey counts, surprisingly.
Well, I haven't killed thousands yet.
I noticed that yet you slapped on the end of that sentence.
I'm tired.
We know.
What other series can we have waifu wars in? Best Persona girl.
Oh God! This is the
oh no!
That's
which one? Which one? You can't.
That's
just
like
say
smashing a bottle
girl.
in a saloon. You just started something that will not be stopped.
Persona 3 or Persona 4. If you choose both, there will be blood.
One than the other, I guess. I mean, I guess is clearly the winner of 3.
I forget what we're arguing here. Someone clarify.
Persona 3 waifu.
Yeah.
Okay. That's actually a tough one.
I guess it's not tough. It's the answer is obvious.
But what about Mitsuru though?
I was gonna say Igus is out for obvious reasons, in that she's a robot. There is very limited fun stuff you can do with a robot.
And suddenly my mind whirls with possibilities.
Yeah. They have add-on parts and removable parts. You can make something work.
Buy a fleshlight.
and she can then use that on. Yeah, there you go.
Well, I guess does have her like papillion heart. You can do some stuff to that.
Isn't that literally just like a button or a glass panel or something?
It's a mother chip board.
It's her emotional center, and she's like, "Hey, touch it." And you're like, "Okay, I'll do that."
If you want to have sex with your CPU, more power to you. You're gonna get some burns, but if that's what you're
Remind
into.
me that I argued for Mitsuru.
To be fair, that is literally what happens when he touches the papillion heart thing, and it burns his hand, so it burns his skin onto the board, and then she's like, "Hey, you'll be with me forever now."
Yeah, that is literally what happens, and it's actually kind of creepy when you put it in that context. Okay, so I guess it's out.
Well, I intentionally made it creepy.
Okay. Who else is there?
So 4.
There's Mitsuru, there's Yukari, there's I'm sure there are others.
I think we can all agree Yukari is worst girl, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not great. It's kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
Which was intentional on
I
the
can
part of the
write about
writers.
her, but I don't like her.
They pushed it too far. Daddy issues aren't that bad, or they can be, but like Jesus.
And then
I'm sure there were
the
other
answer
female
stuff.
characters, right? Weren't there?
There's your
The
teacher.
Social Link girls and Fuka.
Fuka's
Oh, Elizabeth.
okay.
There we go. Elizabeth wins.
Oh yeah, Yuko was
That's
shit.
a tough choice.
Chihiro was kind of mediocre. Shy girl, boring.
I liked her.
She was fine, but there's better options, obviously.
Yeah, fair enough.
Elizabeth was pretty good. The teacher was decent too. I
I mean,
thought
there's
the teacher was
Chidori
cool.
from Strega. If you like crazy girls in Gothic Lolita.
I'm not a fan.
God, I do. You had me at crazy. Damn it.
Who can also
not best
regenerate
way to
and
do it.
heal people.
Nah, that's unimportant.
It is really cliche to say about like Persona 3 waifus, but yeah, Elizabeth. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's my vote.
there we go.
Still going Robo Waifu. I mean, you're not
Change my
changing
mind.
that,
Mitsuru's a
but
redhead
okay.
and she has a company, so I'm set for life.
Yeah,
That's fair.
It's really
but
not,
Elizabeth is the governor of power and is one of the most powerful characters in the series.
Sort of, but she's also locked in a room with Igor. Do you want to get it on while he's watching?
Igor's just
she
watching
could
and
kill
he's
you
just
at a
got that
whim.
same smile.
She could kill you at a
Igor's watching
whim, and
this.
she has some whims, if you remember. So I like having my
fine.
penis, and I don't want her to cut it off to see what it feels like when it's not attached to me.
She'll heal it back.
I don't
Probably.
want to lose it in the first place. That's my stipulation. That's where I draw the line. So
You're so picky, Casey.
God.
yeah, I know. It's my greatest flaw, I'm sure. 4.
Yeah. That's actually a tough one. I like
think-
Rise, actually.
I like Rise.
I think we can
I
all
also like
definitely
the
at least agree, not Yukiko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There for a while I liked her, but it just...
Like even like Chie is a pretty solid choice. I won't fault you for that.
Good choice.
Rise is a fun character.
Yeah.
And good design.
Good voice actress.
Naoto is a good character all around, and probably the best waifu.
Mm-mm.
I like her a
then
lot, but I don't think she gets best.
And then you have Marie, who has a great
No.
design, but
Fuck.
nothing
No.
else.
Okay, fair enough.
And then there's Margaret.
No.
Who is
No.
not as good as Elizabeth, and that's all there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is Elizabeth, but incredibly stuck up, and I don't like that, so not a fan.
Yeah. Then again, I never actually completed her link. It was I'm terrible at fusions like that, so yeah, I don't know.
Then you have the social link people.
Oh yeah, you have
How
Drama
about
Girl,
that?
and we're not going to talk about Music Girl. So Drama Girl. The forehead.
Girl.
God, is she ugly? Music girl. Ugh.
I'm not a pedophile, so I'm not even going to think about it. So, drama kill. She looked 10.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Who was that? The team manager girl as well.
Oh yeah, the princess one. Yeah,
Aya Bihar or whatever.
I did like that her character eventually had depth, and she was acting that way for a reason. It wasn't just.
It was a long
bitch.
road to get there,
Suck it
though.
up. It was.
She's like, compared to the other characters, she's not. Yeah.
The only
like your main cast is always going to have your top tier waifus usually because you get to know them more and see them more.
Yeah.
The problem with and how long it took to get there is that you had to give her the proper responses. So you basically had to just play along. It's not like the proper responses were, "Hey, stop being a bitch."
No, that's it. That's what you should say to somebody like that.
I know
all the time, and it will fix all their problems.
Mm-hmm. Just nitpick at people until they change. That's the cure for life.
I like how in the anime they had like Yu's ringtone be when I was calling him the "Love Is Over" theme from Catherine. That was cool.
Ah, that's pretty good. I didn't know that.
That was pretty solid.
Ooh, there's one. Catherine or
Catherine?
Catherine. Yeah.
Well, you know where my vote's going to be. Like, it's not even a question. You don't even have to ask. Like, Rize would have been my pick for the last one. Guess who this one's going to be?
Erica.
Erica was pretty hot. I don't discriminate.
That's
Erica also has a penis.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't.
Erica does. Yeah, Erica does.
No, she doesn't because
is that the thing that we're talking about?
The little twink dude has sex with her and doesn't notice that she had a penis. So
yeah, he notices. He mentions there was something odd.
There was something odd. Which
it could have just been from behind. I mean,
it could also just mean that hey, it's weird that she's not lubricated. She's not, if we must, wet, which is a thing that they aren't because they're not designed to do that.
I was unaware of that actually.
Yeah. So yeah, it would seem odd.
The best one though is the girl who does the welcome to the TV thing.
The giant shimmering afro.
Yeah, there's like a whole like secret ending where you basically get into a room with her and you just like you do it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, Afro girl, and then her hair comes down and she's super sexy.
Fair enough.
Not down.
No, don't ever put the hair down. No, it stays.
No, I'm not down for anyone that has an afro ever.
Oh. But grip. Sort of.
That's what you're into, dude. I'm not going to judge. Like I say, more power to the guy that had sex with a transsexual girl. Whatever works for you.
Nice to see, actually. Yeah.
I mean, they do end up together. Like, he gets over it. In the I think it's the Catherine with a K ending where they get married. Yeah, he gets over it and just like, yeah, okay.
Well, Catherine with a C is a literal succubus. So, I mean,
she is a literal succubus, and if you go with the full chaos ending, you end up with a harem of succubi. So, I think I know where my penis is leading me.
Yeah, like marriage is nice. It's good, but like ruler of hell, that's kind of cool.
Where your throne is literally the previous king of hell's head. That's pretty badass.
Oh yeah.
Well, here's the video.
And also
where
your father-in-law,
the red-haired girl.
Wait, it's her dad is the old ruler.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Huh. I thought she was just one of the succubi, not really like Demon King's daughter.
I might have misread that. I don't know, but I thought so.
Fair enough.
That might have just been part of the fantasy for me, but whatever.
Yeah, I just linked to you guys the ending with the Afro girl.
I can't watch it.
Well, that you can mute it and turn it on, and Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube might have issues with that. Wait, you're not recording audio, are you? I mean, visual.
I am. It doesn't have a problem with that specifically. I don't think so. It's probably fine, but I don't want the audio to be on track anyway. Bad enough that my email client beeped earlier, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Did we answer the question, Catherine or Catherine? I did. Did everyone else?
I say C, Catherine.
Yeah, C, Catherine.
She was fun.
That's not to say K, Catherine is bad. I mean, honestly, I see the value of her, but...
Remember when K, Catherine was like, hey, I'm pregnant. Oh, whoops, sorry, I'm not.
That was kind of... I hope that was actually an accident and not like, hey, I'm losing him. I need to do this thing.
It probably was, because doing that intentionally, like, even still, that's a thing that's probably going to drive someone away. Just fucking that up.
Yeah. But that aside, she wasn't bad. She's just being compared to a demon S. So
a succubus.
That's not really fair.
Yeah.
Well, since this is the direction that, this episode, this thing is going, what else have we all played?
Basically, this isn't a podcast. This is just waifu talk, the show.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I mean, I have nothing wrong with that.
We moved to Dragon Ball and then waifu talk.
Yeah.
You were going to suggest, Casey?
Everyone's played Skyrim, right?
Yeah, for a little while.
Thoughts?
As far as waifus go, or just like in general?
Dude, all the best waifus come from mods. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. It doesn't work.
I can't actually really think of that many good NPC mods, to be honest.
I can't think of any good characters in Skyrim in general. I didn't like that game a whole lot.
Serrano was pretty good. You might have noticed a theme in all the characters I'm choosing.
I've noticed a strong trend for Laura Bailey.
Yeah.
Shut up! He might be listening. Don't want him to hunt me down. He has an axe.
Oh, I was playing or watching something that had the narrator Laura Bailey, and I could hear your erection. It's like, wow, Casey would love this really hard. I don't remember what it was, though.
I appreciate the thinking of me. I don't appreciate the thinking of my dick, but,
You've made it more than clear you like Laura Bailey.
Preliminary Persona 5 waifus.
I actually don't know anything about it. I've kept pretty vanilla.
I saw a shot in the trailer of the redhead in bikini. I like her. Because she's a redhead.
All right.
People keep comparing her to the squid girl from Splatoon, like the title girl.
I can see it, yeah. The giant glasses kind of shows the image.
And then you have your twin-tailed girl in the cat suit. And what is it? The brown-haired biker student council girl.
Is the twin-tailed blonde?
Yes.
Then she gets my vote. I have weaknesses, okay?
I literally just told you mine. Redheads and Laura Bailey. It's just like right there.
Fair enough.
Also, Alison Brie's boobs. My sister basically forced me to watch Community, and I did not get the appeal. All I'd been told about Community was it's funny, and Alison Brie has an amazing rack. And after eventually watching it,
true?
It turns out both of those things are true. So, yay.
Okay. You guys gonna play Nier Automata, by the way?
Oh, absolutely. Of course I am. You kidding?
Nier Automata? Yeah, I'm excited for Nier Automata.
I think I'll be getting a PS4 soonish, so I'm looking forward to more games.
There's lots of good games on the PS4.
I just want
Yeah,
Kingdom
most
Hearts
of them
3.
are also on PC though, so there's a few good games on PS4.
Get Bloodborne.
Well,
There
that's
you go.
one of them. Yes.
Infamous Second Son's decent. It's not spectacular, but it's good.
It should be pretty
Get
cheap by this
Attack
point,
on
so I
Titan,
might get it.
Digimon, Cyber Sleuth.
That one's good too. Yep, played that one.
It has been like a decade since I played a Digimon game, so I might pick that one up.
It's very good. I
I've
had a
heard,
lot of fun with it.
actually.
They're bringing the newest Digimon World game exclusively to PS4.
Well, okay.
So, if you want Digimon, it's on PS4. Because the
Wow.
Vita is dead.
Yeah, that's.
Is it actually at this point?
It's pretty dead.
I think they'll still be making games for it for like a year or so, but I'm pretty
think-
sure it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a Vita 2.
I don't expect any big hits out of it. Just little games to keep it sort of alive,
Yeah,
or the life support running, basically.
I kind of get the feeling that they're going to move to mobile stuff. Probably just do that instead.
Yeah.
Bite the bullet, unlike Nintendo, because Sony aren't that invested in portable gaming, so they'll just do mobile instead. They gave it a shot and it didn't work, so how it goes on and on and on. Such
Yeah.
a bad dream, baby, don't worry, 'cause you wait alone.
This guy writes Persona 4, everyone.
Yeah, he does. I listened to
How's
the
that going, by the way?
soundtrack
Tried writing more, or?
too much. What? Sorry?
How's your writing going?
Yeah, for Persona 4.
Yeah, that's a thing. I'm still stuck.
I deleted everything I wrote for my chapter and then proceeded to rewrite everything in a different direction, and that's where I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm dealing with major time skips. And hey, here's a topic. Time skips.
Yeah.
Writing time skips is awful.
I'm stuck in just about every story I have running right now. Like, Face Every Shadow is stuck because I'm suddenly having to write new material. Like, completely rewrite a fight scene and everything's already there, but I can't use it, so that sucks. I have to write the most racially charged scene I have ever even conceived of in the Ruby fic. Yeah, kind of set myself up for failure there. That was like, it was a great cliffhanger, but shit. Now I have to write the follow up.
Yeah, that's you can't really.
You gotta
that.
use one of your mini coward writing tools. Deus Ex Machina, that crap.
No,
Have something come out of the woodwork. Make it disappointing.
Even if he time skip past it, this is going to be one of those issues because of his team choice is going to persist for pretty much ever.
Mm-hmm.
Or
what's your team choice?
So it's a Naruto crossover. So it's Naruto and Faunus' original character, who is Smokey the Bear, and she's adorable and kind of awesome. And Cardin and Russell from Team Cardinal.
Boy, that sounds like an awful team.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, the ones that picked on your bunny girl waifu. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not too late to change that. You know, you can have a team that works.
Well,
yeah,
actually,
I need something for him to do. So I need something that isn't just canon material going over again.
They could just leave. Him and Russell could be like, "Now fuck this."
Was it like Cardinal and Russell are just upset that they're faunas or whatever?
Russell,
Faunus.
I've written as being
Faunus.
more just general. Faunus, I don't really know how to deal with you. Also, your introduction to my life was kind of weird, and I don't like it, and I'm untrusting. Gaiden is a douche. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as he sees Naruto has partnered up with Russell, he's like, "Oh, hey, Russ, how's pet ownership going for you?"
And that's how it ends.
Yeah. It's a good line that is very in character, but god damn did I set that up well, and now I've got to follow it up.
Yeah. Without murdering someone.
Yep.
You gotta have somebody mediate. Somebody who could possibly make things not escalate horribly.
No one in the area can do that.
There is Yang, who has anger issues. There is Blake, who is a Faunus. There is another Faunus. There is Naruto. There is Russell. And then there is Gaiden. There is no one who is just sort of in the middle on this.
It's a good time for Ozpin to randomly show up.
Hey, you passed. Let's not kill each
Let's
other.
not do this right now, okay? You pass. Congratulations. Get out. Oh, I'm so fucked.
That or the Nevermore can show up. Or another Nevermore. Since one of them is carrying Ruby and Blake. Weiss.
Yeah. We can talk about this now because Zero has seen this far into the show. Yay.
Yeah.
Halfway into season 2. So yay.
God, I hope so. This is like episode, what? 4?
No, further, but
6. I want to say 6.
No, whatever. That's like 10 minutes difference.
You know,
you need yourself a good witch to show up and resolve things.
That's still... They have no reason to intervene.
They literally say they will not intervene before the start.
Well,
of the
have it escalate to the point where it would get to violence, and then have them intervene.
Unless they're bluffing, I don't think they would step in even then.
No,
Like,
they literally
people
say
die during
these
the
things.
intro.
There are things in the forest that will try to kill you. You fight to kill them, or you will die. That is literally what they say. So
They didn't specify Grim, by the way.
No.
So
But Ozpin's probably being a creep and watching everyone, so you can always rely on him to intervene.
no, he would probably just sip his coffee and watch.
So then, Casey, here's the situation you find yourself in. There's going to be some racial tensions here, and Naruto has always been the type to receive abuse from people in his surroundings.
yeah,
And
like that hasn't
tends
changed.
to
He has just taken abuse all his life. Still the same. Different reasons, but still the same.
he tends to deal with it by, not he doesn't necessarily deal with it by violence, though.
He does it by being loud and
Yeah. So,
Loud,
every
obnoxious,
sense of the
and
word.
kind of just taking it on the chin, really.
yeah. So he won't necessarily escalate to violence unless Cardin does first.
that, or just give like a sarcastic remark of some form, and then move on and try to ignore it. Only Cardin wouldn't let it go, but yeah, I don't know.
Cardin wouldn't let it go, but that would bring it up for it to come up again in a more suitable environment.
Oh, so much crap I'm gonna have happen in that fic, and it's gonna be great. But I have to actually write it for it to be great.
So you should, you
Like,
should do that.
screw you for making me like Ruby, because I really want to write a Ruby fic.
Do that.
No.
It's pretty good.
It could
But-
be John centric. We need more of those.
Oh
That
yeah,
wasn't
we need more
sarcasm.
Jean-centric stories, of course.
I want to do like a crossover or something.
That'd be cool. Incidentally,
I was thinking about...
we should get this back on topic. Ruby waifus.
Yeah. I've made my stances clear in the zero interest, but...
Try not to be spoilery, by the way, Slicer.
I don't really have a choice. They're all good, I guess. I don't know. None of them really stand out as strongly as the other waifus do, though. The problem is they're all good. So depending on how they're written, I can go for one or the other. Like, I fucking hate Yang right now. I read Frigus Arnhem, by the way.
Yeah.
That
fucking
chapter made me feel.
Yeah.
I hate it.
That's kind of what he was going for, but, you know. Gotcha's a bitch.
I like Vice.
Why
You do.
No, Vice.
He insists on calling her Vice, because he likes Nia. You also like Nora.
Yeah, Nora's fun.
And even though you've only seen 2 lines, you like the bunny girl.
Yeah.
I'll admit.
I'd put protect her in all caps. It's like,
Yeah.
no, that hurts. So I'm like, no, I must protect you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ruby wins, actually.
Yeah.
Pretty solid. I mean, the unfortunate thing is she doesn't get much character development until very, very recently. But, you know, the character that she has, like, the baseline character is still pretty solid.
There's a picture I saw a while back. It was your ball of sunshine is transformed into an angry ball of PTSD and rage to sum up Ruby's character arc. Which, I mean, it's not wrong.
Thanks for the spoilers.
Bad things happen.
Yeah, I know.
go.
I expected as much. There's only really one direction only like 2 directions you can really go with a smiling ball of sunshine. That's either really sad or really angry. So, yeah.
That's also how chaptered shows work. I mean, things escalate. So, there you go.
I think Nora might be my vote. Of the characters Zero has seen so far, Nora is my vote.
She would turn
Nora's...
Elvis to dust.
You know what?
And
That's
it would
fine.
be fantastic for as long as it lasts.
Do you think her signature sex move is Nora Smash?
Now I want to watch more Ruby.
We could do more if you want. I need to put on a shirt. I'm wearing a robe right now, but
I'm wearing a poncho.
I know you're wearing a poncho. You've
I mean,
mentioned
are
it
you
several
wearing
times.
other things?
You are wearing other things other than poncho, right?
Yes, I am.
Just checking.
I'm fully clothed. Why would I not wear the poncho? You know, I'm trying to be warm with the poncho. Yeah.
So, I think we've run this as far as it's gonna go. It's like 7:30, so
This
we've
was,
got like an hour. This was
Casual Flux. The new show that we put up when we don't have anything else and nobody's here.
when
and
we don't
I'm
have a real
asleep.
podcast to do. Yeah.
Casual Flux. Casual Flux Day. Woo!
So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I guess it was fun to make, honestly.
Please don't hate us for talking about rape twice. It wasn't my fault. The second time. The first time was kind of my fault. The second time wasn't my fault.
Slicer was the one who brought up roofies.
Yeah, but
the second time was his fault.
double standards. That's barely rape. I mean, come on. They're married. It's probably consensual.
Okay, I'm going to rephrase. I'm sorry for bringing up rape for the first time and the third time.
Okay, Kenji's online.
But to be clear, I wasn't the one that made it bad. No,
I'll take credit for that.
At least the third time. The first time I probably did make it bad, but still.
Well, I mean, I made it worse. Digging the grave and all.
Just keep digging that grave. End our suffering.
I hope he jumps in. Audience, for your sake, I just asked Ken to jump in.
So what? So he can say one word and you can end the recording? Just to claim he's in it?
So I can tell him all about the wonderful things that we talked about today. I feel it's important that he knows what happened.
Waifus, Dragon Ball. We talked about rape. That was a thing. Tomb Raider.
Several times.
Ruby. Yeah, I think that's a good podcast.
Ken.
Oh, hey, Ken. We've been recording crap that we've been talking about, and I've been half asleep most of the time.
What? Please don't leave us again. Please.
Oh, it's been fine.
We talked about rape 3 times.
What the hell do you do when I'm not here?
We need someone to moderate us, please.
Isn't that your job?
No, I'm a terrible person. We all know this.
He brought up rape the first time.
I think I'm gonna leave again. I think I'm gonna just.
Zero was supposed to be the good guy, and then he turned into a terrible person like us, and it's bad. And then Patient left because he had stuff to do. Patient had stuff to do, so he couldn't be the conscience, and we didn't have a conscience. No, evil.
I leave you jerks for one day. You know what? I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I need to hear more of this.
Okay.
Ken's mad at us, but it's good. Someone's going to reprimand us for our horrible, horrible behavior.
Oh, it hasn't been that bad.
It's been that bad.
Why are we still recording?
Because the audience needs to know we had some comeuppance for this.
Hey, we're up to 3.2 people now. Maybe 3.3 if Zero is a little more awake.
I think I'm a little more awake.
Okay. You feeling a 3, maybe a 4? 3.4?
4.5.
All right.
It's pretty solid.
Mm.
Rocking a solid 3.5 right now.
Yeah. 7.8 out of 10.
Zero, that's a euphemism.
What the fuck has been happening?
Well,
we've been having a lot of fun talking about nothing.
So first we talked about Dragon Ball Fusion because Zero was playing it all night. Then I don't know what happened, and then somehow we got onto the topic of Zero found he had a copy of Rise of the Tomb Raider that was Lara Croft's first Tomb Raiding, except it wasn't because there was the one that happened previously, but it doesn't count. Except it does count because I'm trying to remember what exactly I said. Because she goes on an adventure and then she raids some tombs, and then possibly gets raped.
Because there's an island full of 100% men, and she winds up on it.
And there was a scene that explicitly had it implied that he was going to.
And Slicer was like, "Well, she's a 9 out of 10."
That was a separate
Slicer
conversation.
Made it way, way worse.
Yeah. Poor choice of words. A lot of words.
I'll leave you fuckers for one day so I can handle shit with my house. And this is what I return to.
Technically, it was
clearly
2 days.
Being our Jiminy Cricket is far more important than your house.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible Jiminy Cricket. I thought I was a terrible person.
Yeah.
You had no idea how low you could have fallen. So after the first discussion of rape, we started talking about the best Dragon Ball girls, and I forget who brought it up, but apparently
I brought up
Goku and Chi-Chi
that Chi-Chi had
never
never kissed Goku in Super. And then, Saisu was like, we were talking about how the kids came about, and Saisu was like, well, she roofied him then, right?
So that was the second discussion of rape. We just killed like half of our audience.
Yeah.
Furious with us right now.
Don't upload this. Just delete it.
No, you have to upload it.
On the one hand, yes, it's fucking terrible, but it's also hilarious. What happened with the third discussion? I forgot. It was very recent.
You brought up that we had brought it up twice, and then I made some comment, and then something. I don't know.
Right, yeah.
There was definitely 3, though.
There was 3. We had so many of them that we forgot what some of them were. Okay. So, to recap, there should never just be an episode with me, Zero, and Slicer on ever again. Then
when I'm half asleep, at least.
I don't think you get to make excuses for this, Zero.
I didn't really do anything. I don't know what you guys are upset about.
I don't know, but somehow this is your fault now.
How?
I don't know.
It was Slicer who brought it up the second 2 times.
Actually, it was me the third time. But it's not the point. It's still your fault.
I don't get it.
It's okay. And how's the house thing going? It's good?
Yeah, I guess so. I have a house now. That's a thing.
Oh, cool. Just make sure you take care of it.
I'll do what I please.
All right.
Okay,
cool,
just make sure that doesn't include rape. That's not okay.
To
be clear to everyone in the audience, we don't think it's okay.
We don't approve of rape.
Also, joking about it is also kind of borderline, but it just kind of happened.
Can you stop talking about it? I can see where this went off the rails very quickly.
Yeah. See? It's easy.
Oh. Okay.
Slippery slope, that one.
So when are you moving in?
I don't know. Whenever I feel like it. Whenever I get around to it. I don't know.
Cool.
Just go wherever life takes me, bro.
Is it close to work?
Bro, potato. Yeah.
Cool.
It's a sweet pad, bro, Mato.
Stop trying to make that a thing.
I'm feeling good about myself, bro, Tendo.
That one's not a fruit or a vegetable.
Also, it doesn't start with an O sound.
It just chill out, broccoli.
No.
Zero, you're trying too hard, broister.
That wasn't even bro, that was broy. What the fuck is broy?
Casey, stop putting rules on this. There's no rules.
Apparently, we need rules.
Yeah, orange.
That was just terrible.
It's my job to make things terrible.
Right, so you guys have topics? What the fuck's happening?
Hell no.
Yeah. We only had the 3 of us, and Zero was half asleep, so we thought, fuck it, let's just record whatever we talk about. And that may have been a mistake, but,
it's
content.
like an hour and a half of content. I mean,
yeah,
more like an hour.
Quote unquote content.
Yes, content. That is where it met my bar. Okay.
Yeah, we may have recorded the equivalent of, I don't know, gutter tier, disgusting stand-up comedy, but for video games.
This is your bar, Slicer. You must stub your toe on that bar every day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You have no idea.
He does chin-ups on it.
I trip over it.
Could we just stop recording and then do an actual podcast with Kenshi? That would be nice. How about that?
I don't know. We've been talking for an hour, and I'm not going to say it again. All of the talk has gotten me a little, I don't know, just sort of winded.
Drained?
And sad. Sad is kind of a good word for what I'm feeling right now. Ashamed, maybe. Shamed is a good one.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Well, it is your fault, so it's fine.
Stop trying to shift the blame, Zero.
It's not mine.
Okay, so whatever this was, I don't know what we could possibly call this to define it.
Kind of glad I wasn't here for it.
Yeah, I'm
Flux
not.
Day.
I kind of wish you were here to stop us from whatever this became, but you know, whatever. You had a house to do and things. That's fine. That's important. Please don't leave us again.
Yeah. Okay. I should have internet in my house next week, so this shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Thank you, Kenchi.
You're welcome. Since apparently I'm the moral compass. And dear God, if I'm the fucking moral standard that's set for this show,
I can be a moral compass.
No,
apparently you can't.
You were part of this.
Look,
all I did was talk about waifus.
There's a metaphor here about like the blind leading the almost blind or something, but you know.
I resent that,
whatever.
but go on.
That was it. That was the metaphor. I mean,
Okay.
like I said, there's a metaphor there, but I don't know what it is.
Sly said that was incredibly offensive to people that are partially sighted. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, okay. I still don't know what that means, but all right.
Let's just fucking end this shit. I'm not going to do the usual outro. Please don't donate to us on Patreon because of this shit. Like,
But
if there's any reason to do it, just other podcasts, that Zero Interest Show, that's pretty good, and we don't talk about unpleasant things on it, usually. And we do Let's Plays and stuff. Those are worthy causes for you to donate to us.
After you watch this, please feel free to leave a comment on YouTube because I want to hear what the hell this is actually about.
Oh,
because I was
God.
not here.
Oh, God, the comments are going to be horrifying.
Oh, they won't be too bad.
Oh, they're going to be pretty bad. And we kind of deserve it.
I mean, for the internet?
Like,
That's pretty fitting for the internet, really.
For the internet, yeah, but our channel's usually nice, and we made it not nice.
Oh, that's funny.
you jokester.
Oh, our channel's usually nice. Like, Ethan leaves, like, nice comments on the conception videos, and they're all well written.
The
and
conception
cool.
videos where we make jokes about sex all the time.
Our commenters and fans are fantastic.
We didn't write the storyline where you try and
saying they are.
get it on with a mentally handicapped girl, okay? We didn't write that, so we're well within our rights to make fun of it and say how horrible it is. What happened here is not the same thing.
You try to what? A handicapped girl? You cut out. I feel it's really important.
It's probably exactly what you're thinking it was. So,
okay. Is it tasteful?
No.
No, not really.
Well, okay then.
He keeps insisting she's mentally handicapped. And you know what? Like,
She eats a potato and she says it's so good that it makes her want to flap her arms. And then she just starts flapping her arms and saying, flap, 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 flap. I'm feeling so flappy. Flap, 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 flap.
What the fuck?
I had to stop the recording because of that. I couldn't keep going.
That's pretty bad.
Okay, so thank you for enduring whatever the shit this was. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh, by the way, Seth LL7, thank you for clarifying that you were Johnny Lobo. If you listen to this, then I feel bad for you.
Yeah, after he said that, I remembered that Ghost 132435 is he was always that on the site, so I felt kind of bad, but still, thanks. Bye.
You know,
Sorry.
when people say they're loyal enough to follow somebody into hell, this is it. This was your test of that statement. So
Yeah, well done, Zero.
welcome
You
to it.
Passed or failed depending on what your criteria were.
I didn't do anything.
You let it happen.
Well, you know, So what? I thought it would be funny, and it was. Yeah.